Hey everybody, how's it going? It's Dave. You know me from either the Wombat Says or I am Hop Frog. Thanks for coming here, checking this out. I was doing an unboxing recently and I showed off my new AMD Ryzen processor. They give you a big box, but it actually has the air cooler inside. And I did a video on that recently, actually just 5 minutes ago. And there's the processor there. In addition to the processor, you need to have what they call a motherboard. The motherboard is the big part. If you ever opened up a computer, it's a big flat part that has a tower on it, and all your memory chips go in there, and all the wires plug in, and you have other things coming out of there, and your graphics card and stuff. It's called a motherboard, and it's what the processor goes into, and it drives everything else. It's the heart and brains of the operation. I guess the processor would be the brains, the motherboard's the heart, right? Gotta be. Got this box from Amazon. Came in on Christmas Eve. It's a big box. Let's see what's inside it. Probably more of these guys here. I don't know. I've been watching lots of videos recently. And I said that in my other video. I mean, hours upon hours of videos. And everybody says, man, this is the motherboard you need to get. This is what you need. Some people might go, nah, it's a little bit much. You could have got away with this and saved a little bit of money. Not much, but, Or you should have got this other one here. But what I got, this is on sale, $99. You ready? Look at that. MSI B450 Tomahawk. Is this Tomahawk Max? No, it's just a regular Tomahawk. It has an extended heatsink. It has BIOS flashback. It has AMD Turbo. USB 3.1 Generation 2. Has audio boost. Has a debug LED, which is some troubleshooting thing. Turbo M.2. Oh, cool. M.2 is like your hard drive. It's weird what they're doing with like memory storage. It's like you have your regular hard drive, what they call a HDD, and those are dropping a lot in price because they're making room for the SSDs, solid state drives, and also these little cards. It almost looks like a graphics card, but it has like pins on the end and then a screw part on the other. Those are the M.2 chips. And it shows like your regular SATA, most of your hard drives and your SATA drives, which is the SSD. The SATA ones are usually reading at 6 gigabytes per second. If you put in the Turbo M.2, you're going to get 32 gigabytes per second, which is awesome if you're a gamer. What I'm doing for video rendering, it doesn't really matter. And then the cards have steel armor on them. And then you have 10 LED effects, 16.8 million colors. Wow, that's crazy. So anyways, this is the socket on here where your CPU goes. Supports the AM4. It's got all kinds of cool stuff. Let's open it up. It just looks like a box to me. I don't really want to take it out of the plastic right now. But it is cool. It is really cool. You have... Let's open it. This damn. Yeah, I'm gonna do like everybody else said. I don't want to take it out of the... Actually, I'm not going to take it out of the bag. I don't know if you can see through the bag or not, kind of. Pretty much just Looks like a square piece of plastic with a bunch of junk on it. You have, I want to keep the plastic on it because I still need to get a case, and I don't want this to get all full of dust. There's been a lot of wind by us, so I'm just going to keep this closed. I'll do another video showing you what exactly this looks like as I'm installing it. But you have your plug for, and everything's labeled, which makes it so easy. You have your spot for your CPU. You can kind of see through there. You get your spot for your CPU, your processing unit. That Ryzen 7 I was just showing you goes there. Right above it, you have, or actually below it right here, you have 4 slots for DDR4 memory. You have a really nice, right here, look at this. You have your PCI slot where you put your graphics card. Usually these things are plastic. That has steel around it to help reinforce it to make it a lot stronger. And then you've got the little slot for the M.2 I see there. Wow, this is cool. This is going to be a lot of fun. Yeah, you have your standard outputs there, your video and your USBs. These are USB 3.1s. You can see it's all kinds of good stuff. So I've got a power supply already that I bought for, I thought I was going to upgrade my small form factor HP, but the things like this wide and my power supply takes a full size case, so that didn't work out so well. But I've got it for this, so there's money. I'm already money ahead. So I am really, all I need is just my case. I've got memory. I didn't want to show you, but memory, you got to understand, memory is crucial. I've got 2 gigs there. I didn't realize it when I ordered it, but they are RGB. No, they're not RGB. I take that back. The board is RGB. The other thing's RGB, which I don't really care doing. I'm just doing video rendering. I don't need a flashy computer, but I'll probably get a decent case with the see-through panel that you can see all the nice shiny stuff lighten up and everything, because it's kind of a shame to kind of put it all under wraps when the designers designed it to be all nice and shiny like. And then you get some SATA cables in here. Well, like I said, I'm going to keep this covered right now. I don't want to get full of dust. That's why I didn't take the chip all the way out of the box. I showed you guys what that looked like. So now, I got some vacation time. I'm off all week, so sometime between then and now, I'll start looking for what I want to do for a case. And that'll be really cool. And when I build this guy, I will show you. And I'm not trying to gender. I just say build this thing, build this dude, build this guy, build whatever, and there goes my light. Maybe I should shop for new lights too. Anyways, but that there looks real neat and tidy, right? But anyways, thank you for coming to this other unboxing that I did. Let me fix this. There we go. Just a loose bulb. Anyways, thanks for watching. I'm excited. I got a cold, so it doesn't look like I'm too excited, but I'm really, really stoked for this. The MSI Tomahawk is really designed for gaming, but it's going to work so much better than what I have. I mean, literally, it's going to work so awesome. But see, this is the 2700. This is the 2000 series chip. And then this says right here, the board is optimized for the 2007 or 2000 series desktop ready. This is ready to go with this. So what I got to do is I got to get a case, get my power supply, put my power supply in there, get the cables all routed, kind of routed, because I know whenever you do something, no matter what it is, from working on a car to baking a cake, making cookies and stuff, there's certain steps you need to take, and I will follow things through step by step, and I will take my time, do things carefully, and get this thing up and running. And then let's see what kind of videos I can make after I have the new system running. But like I said, I am really excited to get going with this. And I'm thinking when I get done with this build, taking into consideration I already have the power supply and everything. If I would have bought everything, I'm guessing it's probably going to be like about a $500 build, which is awesome. Doing exactly what I want. I would have bought something comparable to this off the shelf somewhere for probably somewhere between $1,200 or $1,500, and still wanted to add a couple things to tweak it. Most of the processors that are out there, and I'm sorry I sound terrible, most of the processors that you can buy out there that are in this price range are usually about 4-core. This is 8-core, which is really rad. Well, I forgot to mention this. 8-core, 16-thread, 3.7 base for your gigahertz. That's your processing speed. What I'm using now is like 2.92 gigahertz. This is a lot faster. These things are super easy to overclock from what I hear. And the max boost is 4.3 gigahertz, which is a screamer. And I know someone's going to say, well, the i9 does this, and if you overclock it and use a water cooler, blah, 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 blah. I'm like, I'm only upgrading my system for video rendering. I'm not playing video games. I'm not doing anything fancy. So that's what we got to go with right here. And it's going to be fun. And it's going to work so much better than what I have right now. Anyways, like I said, thank you for checking this out. Have a great one. I'll see you guys real soon. Bye-bye.